Am I wrong for being upset that my mom yelled at me when I overdosed? I, 20F, was a high school sophomore when this story happened, and I just started taking my first antidepressants. I wasn't noticing any differences, and when I asked my mom to go to the doctor after the first few months, she said we needed to wait and see if it helped. However, I wasn't exactly a patient teen, and I had noticed that at every visit my doctor just doubled my dosage. I went from 5 milligrams to 10 milligrams to 20 milligrams. So I decided to just go ahead and do it myself at home if she wouldn't take me. So it got to where I was taking 60 milligrams, and I still didn't notice a difference, so I stopped cold turkey. After a few weeks it still wasn't working, so I went back on my prescription. Here's where the problem occurred. I decided to start back immediately on the 60 milligrams I was taking instead of starting smaller. Not smart, I know. So I went to school that morning, like normal, and halfway through my second period I felt weird. I was nauseous, and was having an out-of-body experience. I quickly realized that I had overdosed on my medications, and got myself to the bathroom to throw up. I went to the nurse to get taken home, which might have been overkill, but at the time I was terrified I would need an ambulance to pump my stomach so I wouldn't die. I explained to my school nurse what happened, and my stepdad was contacted and I was taken home. When I got home, my mom was waiting. My mom works at a hospital, so I trusted she would be able to take care of me and comfort me. However, she was livid. She started yelling at me when I entered, saying I was stupid for going to the nurse. Why didn't I call her? The nurse might call CPS and get my sisters and I'd taken away. Something that has stuck with me all these years is midway through her rant when I had to vomit, she could tell and told me to go take care of myself and then come back to be berated. I wasn't comforted, and my stepdad didn't even come to help me, just let my mom get onto me. So I took the day off school and mostly just lay in bed with a trash can, hidden away from my family. The nurses never called anyone and they all moved on. It would have stayed that way, except for a week ago when me, my mom, and my stepdad were at dinner. She had asked if I ever thought she was a bad parent, and when I started to bring up my overdose she immediately bulldozed me and told me that she was just scared because my grandma had us all taken away for almost a year for something my dad did, and that I was overreacting and not seeing how it really happened. I've thought this over, and although I'm still very hurt by what happened, maybe I was just overreacting, and I should be more understanding of her trauma. So, am I wrong?